Hello everyone, welcome to the Mr. Ben Show, and welcome to another reaction video. This is gonna be... Let's try that again. Hello everyone, welcome to the Mr. Ben Show, and welcome to another reaction video. I missed this, and all of a sudden, all of the games out of this showcase were in the news, and I was like, I don't know what anybody's talking about. So, there was a showcase called the Triple I Initiative this week, and I missed it. We're gonna clap it over. I'm just gonna stop trying to explain it. I've watched like the first 5 minutes of it this morning. This is still super loud in my ears. I watched like the first 5 minutes this morning, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna check this out to go see the games. But I was like, why am I doing that when I could just do a reaction video? So here we are. I don't know what to expect other than the games that I've heard in the news. So I mean, if you know, you know already. I don't want to spoil it if you don't know. I mean, it's probably in the thumbnail. The thumbnail. Blah, blah, blah. I literally woke up like 30 minutes ago. I was like, I should record a video because I said I was going to start doing that daily, and I need to find a time where I should start doing that.
World premiere.
And it might be now, when I wake up. Which is where we've been doing the podcast and stuff. But anyways, I wanted to watch this because we're going to be talking about it on the podcast, because Patrick will be back this week from his vacation. And yeah, I started watching it, and then this game gets showed off. I was like, I should probably be reacting to this. Now, Slay the Spire wasn't my game, but I know a lot of people that really enjoy it. I think Patrick also might be on the phone. I'm like half awake, so I don't even know if like I have the right setup or anything. Yes, we are recording on the right memory. It's going to also not one of my games, but you know, people really like the series. I mean, this is cool because Gearbox is now under Take-Two, right? But did the Risk of Rain IP go with Take-Two, or is that in
premiere?
Kill Knight. Should have grabbed some drink. Fuck. Dead. It just charged you. Nope. I have no clue how long this showcase is supposed to be. I think, if my math was right from the timeline, it was like 45 minutes-ish. Beans.
Before I discovered Walden University,
Okay.
I wondered how much impact
Random.
could I truly create.
I guess we're getting ads in the middle of this. That's great. That's great. I'll just have to skip that.
This city's got it all. Bartenders, debt collectors, doctors, waiters, enforcers, killers. Now there's a new kind of killer in town. The bullet might have come from across the street, but the gun came from under it. Black market dealers are just like anybody else. They do their work, they clock out, they go home. Nobody keeps better records than a crook. And killers always leave a
Detective
trail.
game. I got horror
All I
vibes at
gotta
first,
do
but I
is
don't think so.
find before
Not very
they kill
horror-y.
again.
Shadows of Doubt. Heard that name before. Is that out already? Has that been out on other things? It's like my time at Porsche 2. Yes.
We didn't think the Viking raids could get any
England
worse.
1002. Oh, did you see that Warhorse is gonna be putting on a
Lord of
showcase, dude?
England,
They're gonna be
must
announcing
tame
a
the
game.
land.
That's the Kingdom Come
Establish a
Deliverance
thriving
people, right?
village and keep it supplied
I never
as it
ended up
grows.
playing that game, but
Construct
people really like it.
fortifications.
That's like a
and
hardcore
build
audience
a
that
mighty castle.
I should probably pay
Train your
attention,
forces
you know?
and
I feel like that
prepare
might be
to
the next,
man
like, The Witcher
ramparts.
3
For our
kind of
enemies
feel
have harnessed
of
an
game,
ancient
you know?
terror.
I think that might be a big one. We'll see. Fuck.
In this world of
What?
steel and scale,
Steel
only
and
the
scale.
bravest leaders, the ones who can defend their strongholds, the ones who can raise an army,
Which would be good.
the ones who can fight together, will be known
Do you think they had parks in the Middle
as
Ages?
Dino Lords.
It's ridiculous.
Wishlist now on Steam.
You've seen this game before. This is you've seen it a long time ago, right? I have no remembrance of what it's called. I remember this lady with the Carmen Sandiego hat. Like, how could you forget? It flops around. It's like the inverse of Carmen Sandiego. She has red hair instead of a red hat. And a brown hat. Gestalt Stevenson. Okay. That's the name.
I want Vampire Survivors on PlayStation.
Vampire Survivors is coming to PlayStation! The game people have described as the most fun I've ever had with one hand! You can
They're
play as a dog! There are no vampires in this game! You get the right build and just delete a whole screen of enemies! The garlic looks like balls! Vampire Survivors is coming to PlayStation.
This is Castlevania, right? Coming to this game. I did hear about this. This is pretty sick. I mean, it makes sense. Like, or is it Contra? No, Castlevania's coming to something else. Why are we fucking chunking so hard, dude? What is happening to this stream? That's their footage, not me. Operation Guns. We're just... Okay. That's the game that nobody cared about, right? Dude, their stream is chunking hard.
My name is Eric Hillman.
Is that on
and I am the
purpose?
composer for Flintlock. I would describe the world.
There's
of
no
Flintlock
way that's on
as
purpose.
This beautiful mixture of dust and dirt and grime.
We're rolling
magic
with it. That's
and
that's
gods
them.
and wonder. My main focus for the music in Flintlock was trying to achieve.
It's like
a sound
somebody
that
didn't
felt
like
unique
render all the
to this
animations
world,
correctly or
unique
something.
to this
What the
setting, unique to these enemies, unique to these characters. For the idea of combat in this
Super
game,
distracting.
I wanted it to
This
feel
game looks
very
sick, though.
specific and
I remember the
specifically
first
small.
time we saw
For the
this.
gods, I
That was
went
a year or
completely
two
in the
ago
other
too.
direction. I really wanted it to feel like you were up against something awesome and something epic, and kind of like you were up against a real challenge.
As long as it feels nice to play, man.
I'm most excited for players to experience a type of game and a type of world setting that we don't really see that much, that we haven't really seen that much in video games yet.
In the faces of the gods below.
World premiere.
Wow. That's that co-op game, right? Is that a sequel? You'd like to share another story? It's like the fourth one, right? Never Alone 2. Did they not make a second one already? I could have sworn they made a second one.
It was not always like this. Our empire was lost to centuries of mist. Did we overuse the Perlas? Their infinite power? Maybe. The horrors were born, and that day, the cataclysm began. We sought refuge on the peak, and we grew stronger there. Then, one night, instead of fear, came hope. She bent the Perlas to her will.
I got nothing for this. This is not my kind of game.
With her we stood
The art style was pretty, but
unbreakable.
definitely not. Jeez, the fucking renders, dude.
Live on DAZN worldwide, April 20th.
Fucking and a commercial in the middle.
Ryan Garcia.
Take our hourglass,
okay.
hero.
We're doing a
Collect
scrappy
your bearings
reaction
and
video.
focus your mind.
It doesn't matter too much.
And enter Death's realm once again.
You really think you can
I think
kill
I like
Death
this,
though?
though.
We
Not
don't have
kind
a
of into
strength
this.
for him.
Never mind.
What kind of legend would it be without some fire and mayhem?
Is this a vampire survivors like, or are we like actually pressing buttons? Cause I don't wanna do auto shit. Like I want it to be like Gauntlet, you know?
I want to see Death's heart encased in a prison of
Like
ice.
Vampire Survivors is cool, but I want to do fucking Gauntlet, dude. Yeah, we got a boss. Jeff.
Rise again, hero. This is not
Let's
your
die.
end.
Act 2 coming April 20th. So is that already out? Act 2. Following footage taken from an early preview version of the game, subject to change. Okay.
when
It
Earth
goes-
turns against you.
That's a lot of games, but yes.
Survival is all that matters.
I don't know why this trailer is the one that needed
We are
that.
pioneers of our time.
There's nothing to be like, oh, dude, I don't believe that.
We live to expand.
No. There's no way. This is not a Killzone 2 situation, you know? What the fuck?
We live
My roommate Kyle
to
would
survive.
be fucking into this shit, for sure. Hell yeah. In Zone 2. Okay. Sure. Gotcha. Jesus. A lot of these. A lot of tactics, real-time strategy. Wait, why? Sure, man.
World premiere.
Zelda like. Feels like it's a strong people. Jesus, the fucking rendering on this shit is insane. That sucks. Like, I feel bad for him. Like, it happens, you know? It's fucking just you get a bad export. But at first I thought it was just the one trailer, but it's just the whole fucking stream. Just crashing like that. Undermine 2. People really like that first one. I never played it. This looks sick. I like it. This is my jam. I like Zelda likes. Norland. That was supposed to be more grayscale and less red. It's like fucking Yahtzee thumbnails. This is an RTS or whatever the fuck. Farming sim. It's not fun. What the car?
It's just an ordinary guy.
This is only on Apple Arcade right now, right? This must be coming to everything, or at least Switch and then.
It's sporty, it's strategic. It's what the car. It's how we are.
Is this the second one or the third one of these? I remember what to call, right? But they did they do another one after that? They did that baseball game race, or not baseball, the bat game for VR. It's a demo.
It's on Steam.
It's on Steam. September 5th. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not out yet. I thought it was on Apple Arcade already, but think it might be true. Still a lot to come. A few more roguelikes. I hope not, man. I'm fucking tired of them. Jesus. We still haven't seen the big one yet. Okay.
Secrets and whispers brought now to the fore.
Red Hook. Darkest Dungeon. Okay.
The light of victory
I have leftover
casts a long shadow. And in that nighted gloom, your fragile triumph.
You ever eat a quesadilla from the night before?
Decency must be defended. Righteousness reinforced. This realm must stand fast against those who would seek to poison it and bleed it dry. This squalid kingdom, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
These new Little Caesars Crazy Puffs are fun size.
And perfect on the go.
You hear that, Buttercup? We can go anywhere.
Grab a drink.
Hello, I'm Anuar Noriega, CEO and co-founder of Wabi Sabi Games, a team of developers mainly located in Latin America. Growing up, we were heavily inspired by retro platformers, anime, and graffiti, and wanted to share all that love with the world with our own very first video game, Rakugaki. This is the first project we have created together as a team, and we are very proud to be both published by Gearbox Publishing and also included as part of Riot Games' Underrepresented Founders Program. Now, here's a first look.
World premiere.
They erased everything that made our city great. Our art, and even the people, scrubbed and drained.
Oh.
But I know what I have to do.
Headphones. Go lay down, dog. I wasn't grabbing anything for you. I was grabbing me a drink.
The only way to resist, to get our voices
I got small monsters today.
is with Rakugaki.
That's a horrible name.
Broken Roads is a post-apocalyptic, narrative-driven RPG set in the desolate beauty of the vast Australian outback. To survive, you'll have to make tough choices guided by the moral compass, an all-new alignment system that will test your worldview against nihilist, humanist, utilitarian, and Machiavellian ideas. Become a hired gun, a jackaroo, a surveyor, or a member of a barter crew. And discover their unique attribute bonuses, starting skills, and reputation within the world. Form bonds with a diverse cast of companions, each with their own moral leaning and ideal outcome for the many challenges you'll face on your journey across Western Australia.
Okay.
Broken Roads is available now.
I think Patrick would really like the game. I mean, available now. Shit. Is that a shadow drop or was it already out?
Avalon has been reduced to the shadow of a bygone age. Nightmares have breached the last standing bastion of reverie. The heroes of the Raven's Watch are our last hope to overcome these evils.
Come to me, friends!
You lost me a
That's not enough to kill me.
Sorry. I'm over him. Get him out.
Raven's Watch, heed my call. I am Morgan.
It's like we don't have a lot of ideas for a whole game, so we're just gonna procedurally fucking. I know that's not the case, but
I fear
that's
a
what it
darker
feels like.
menace lurks deep within the shadows.
Need a pause. Oh, cat quest. I can't believe they announced this game like a year ago. Like Cat Quest 4. It'll be out in 3 years. What? Sure, man. Right? Because it like comes out in August, I think, or something like that. I don't think it comes out soon. Yeah, it's 2024 still. Sure. This is not really a game that would need a nebulous date, right? Boy. This is another game that got announced forever ago. I'm pretty sure this has got announced before Solar Ash. I know we've seen it pretty recently, but are they working on the other one too? Oh, the different Hyperlight game. Maybe it is just this one. I could have sworn they were doing something else too, though. Early access 2024, sure. Alright. I think that's another roguelike game, so I'm out. Dwarves of Runeberg. I have no clue what this game is. The last spell, I've never heard this game before. But it's getting DLC. Sure. Sure, man. Town builder. Whoa. Is there gonna be anything fucking new? Where's the fucking like innovation and shit? Feels like we've gotten none of that. We've gotten like the same game over and over again. You want your town builder? Do you want your farming sim? Or do you want your 2D roguelike top down? Oh, maybe an RTS. Here we go. Here's an RTS. Fuck, dude.
So, it's the playoffs. What brings you two in here today?
Why are you looking at me?
HBO
Do you really
Max.
have to ask? I'm not
And Shaq's the biggest surprise.
The trials are upon us. Will we finally see one worthy of the chalice of immortality?
I'd be cool with a wizard who could survive past the first round. This wizard wields fire arcana. Easy to learn, hard to master. Maybe the contest is finally heating up.
Smell that burning? That's the scent of failure.
She's onto an electrifying strategy. Earth meets lightning.
Lightning gets me all tingly inside.
Welcome to Deadsville.
Population, her.
Now these four have the right idea. Any rules against teaming up?
Nope. Using others as shields is a time-honored tradition. Incredible. The best I've seen yet.
But to win, it will take a champion. A master.
No. A legend.
Okay. We haven't had like a school building sim yet. There has been a lot of less tycoonies of these games, right? You know, we have like that roller coaster one coming out very soon. But yeah, I don't know. Is this that Brotato game? Yeah. New potatoes. It's crazy that this is like in a showcase now. This game would just be free on fucking Miniclip. But it's on like Game Pass and shit, which is crazy. And people, I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm sure it's great. It's just baffling. Chia. Oh, it's coming. It's a PS5 game, right? Does it even run on PS4? Okay. Sure. Good soundtrack. I need to play it. I need to play through it. I watched a bunch of footage of you playing.
Streets of Rogue 2 is a high-octane RPG sandbox set in a vast, randomly generated open world. With this ambitious sequel, our goal is to create the most open-ended and fun sandbox experience ever, and evolve the ultimate freedom of choice that made the original game a cult hit. In Streets of Rogue 2, your mission is to overthrow a corrupt president of a small country, either solo or with friends via online co-op. How you reach your goal is completely up to you. Assemble a mercenary army and plan a coup.
Why not?
Stage a zombie virus outbreak.
Again, it's one of those games that would have been free on like Miniclip or something like that.
Pick from a diverse roster of playable character classes,
20 years ago,
each
right?
with their own unique, weird traits.
But like, you gotta spend money on it now. So like, it's a hard ass.
Cultist,
it's
wrestler,
mid, you know?
detective, ninja, also gorilla, and werewolf, and
hey,
investment banker, and
they
many
announced
more.
the second one
Be
a while
sneaky,
ago.
or go guns blazing, or make others do your dirty
They
work.
make another-
Get
a
inventive
different
and experiment. There are
one
multiple ways to complete each mission. Wreak havoc with a vast arsenal of weapons, gadgets, and vehicles. Machine guns, shrink rays, bear traps? Check. Supercars and speedboats? Check. boomboxes, banana peels, rat summoning ocarina, Necronomicon. Check, I guess.
Sucks.
The huge procedurally generated map of Streets of Rogue 2 features
Champion
multiple
hard.
beautiful biomes. Bustling cities,
like, just
serene countryside,
can't handle all
mysterious
the
caves,
pixels or something.
sunlit
Like I don't know
islands,
why the
creepy
screen would be
graveyards. Explore this
what
lively
the render
world.
would be doing
Engage
to
with
like
its
fucking
quirky inhabitants and write your own
be
story.
flipping out like this.
Streets of Rogue 2 is coming to Steam Early Access later this year. Add the game to your wish list.
It definitely felt like a tiny build game. It had the same, like, it just gave off that vibe. Ugh. I don't know why that felt so gross. This is my roommate's jam, dude. He is fucking hyped. I don't know what this is. Old World Behind the Throne. Sure. Pocket pair. You adding gladiator battles? Okay.
Into the city of woe. In darkness, 33 souls join together.
Oh, 33 Immortals.
33 gather courage.
The Xbox game.
Against his law.
This is coming to Game Pass soon, right? This comes out in like a month or two, I thought.
Overwhelm
Maybe not. But I thought it was soon.
Unite. Bolster your defenses. Flee his fierce
Getting
fire.
like May vibes.
Mend your wounds and press on.
There's another roguelike though, and it's co-op.
The fallen
You know,
may yet
not my
be
thing.
saved. And the
Damn,
actions
I was
of the
expecting a
valiant
little bit more
are
stuff that might be
rewarded
my
in
thinking.
realms eternal.
But that's just not what we're getting
Great
this
is the
this
wrath
round.
of God, and the second death may take you. Yet together, hope and help remain.
I don't know, give me like
Hone
one
your
source,
skills.
like something,
Indulge
man.
in modest vanity. Make haste to the gate, and
A Tony
quickly
Hawk.
rejoin the fray. "33 sinners, 33 doomed."
It's just if it was not procedural, like if it was like well crafted and manicured, like I would have so much more faith in like something like this than putting my time into, because I love Diablo and Diablo legs, but it's like once you start putting, like, look at that shit, that'd be so sick. But I just know I have to go through a whole bunch of RNG bullshit to go through, and then I have to deal with 32 other people in my instance. No, I'm good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an announcement to make. In a brave new world, anyone can be whoever they want to be.
Oh,
And
is this
nothing
that
says you
mouse game?
More than a can of healthy spinach.
Moose?
Spike D, with its special secret ingredient.
It's like that first
Kids,
person
remember
shooter.
your 5 a day.
Yeah. This game looks sick. I'm into this for sure. Like, this is the fucking innovative shit. Like, it's a Doom clone, but it's fucking in the old Steamboat Willie animation and shit. Like, that's cool as hell. You know? This is V-Rising. I think Castlevania is coming to V-Rising is the whole deal with this, which people fucking love this game too. This is another one that I'd probably like. It's an MMO, right? And like an MMORPG, ARPG. fucking music, dude. It's hype. Get hype. It's free, right? So, I mean, maybe I'll give it a try. I don't know if this DLC is free, but the game is, I believe. There he is.
Face me.
Yeah, this looks like it's fun. We got some bosses, dude.
Taste the fury of a Belmont.
We got Simon. So we got the other ones. Oh. If the police come knocking. Get the
Once
fuck
enamel
outta
is
here.
gone, it is gone. But new Enamel Repair mouthwash enhances your enamel repair beyond brushing.
Nope, just Simon. TBA. Okay. Sure, man. Fucking hate that shit. Does it say May 8th? Available May 8th for the rest of it.
World premiere.
Here's this random piece of DLC we have no date for yet. Why announce it, man? That's what they're ending on? Here's the big one. It's crazy that they would announce another Prince of Persia game this same year as, you know, a Prince of Persia game came out. And not only did a Prince of Persia game come out, it was amazingly received. Super well received. People loved it. I'm sure I would not be one of those people because of the nature of that game being a 2D platformer. And platforming, if you paid attention and watched videos on this channel, it's not my strong suit. I'd imagine I get extremely frustrated. This game isn't also a 2D platformer, except it's a roguelike. So, yes, it's a roguelike. You get brought back to the beginning. This is also made by the Dead Cells people, I believe. Right? Or is this the Slay the Spire people? I get them confused. The dev teams. But apparently that studio, whichever one, split off into two studios. One of them's working on the main game. The other one has been working on this. There's a date. May 14th, early access. Which, I mean, hey, it's fucking a roguelike, so that's the bag. That's what happened. Yeah, that was fine. It was a cool, cute little showcase. I wish there was a lot more for me. There wasn't, so you got a lot of me complaining, which is fun in its own right. I do like talking shit. But yeah, I don't know. Not a lot of memorable stuff. Which, that's the one thing. It's like, okay, we got all of these indies. They're all trying to stand out. I'm sure they're all great. It's the same thing with like the Wholesome Direct, right? Where you like, okay, you get your first farming simulator or whatever, right? And they do their thing, and oh my god, that was cool, that was cute, and then you get 7 more over the time, and then you can't remember which one was which. And they did that for multiple genres here. Whether it was like a farming sim or roguelikes or fucking random DLC for those things, and fucking it's really just, I mean, Slay the Spire and that Prince of Persia game are like the two standouts because they book into the things. But other than that, a lot of that just kind of like blended in together because it was a lot of the same thing, which is a bummer. The mouse game sticks out because that's been a Twitter sensation since they showed it off the first time. So I've seen it a lot. So I already have that burn in my mind. But that is, would we talk about, like, I don't know, like, being innovative in the space or something like that, like, it sucks. It really does to see, like, yeah, everybody's just making the same thing. It's such a fucking bummer, dude. Like, the 20,000 games on Steam bloat thing being an issue. I mean, it sucks. Yeah, people aren't buying as much of the game as what those developers probably deserve. But it's probably because they're making the same thing as 10 other people, and then they show it off at a showcase like this one. If they have the budget to. If they have that kind of budget or that kind of networking social, circle, to get into one of these showcases and then to be put in between 3 other games of the same kind. And I don't know if it's because of the social circles that a lot of these indie devs are in, or because it's just people really like farming sims. I mean, people are buying them, right? I imagine so. Like, I know Disney Dreamlight Valley is really big, and Animal Crossing is really big, Stardew, but, like, how well didn't... I mean, my time at Porsche was on, like, what, fucking Game Pass and shit. But, like, you know what I mean, right? Like, that was probably the big budget one, right? My time at Sandrock, because of how well my time at Porsche did. But then there was like 4 other ones that did not have that budget, that were just completely left in the dust. Which is, I mean, budget's a budget thing, but it's just like, because they're just the same fucking thing. It doesn't matter if it's a budget or something like that. If it's a good one of those, right? Stardew is a standout because it's Stardew. But it was a good game. It's a 2D pixel game that looks like it should be free to play, right? It should look like a mini clip game, which is, I mean, you can get mad about that comparison, but I don't know, man. It's fucking, that's just the where I grew up, right? I would be playing these games in a browser window. So for me to go out and buy these games is, you're asking a lot, I mean, maybe not for everyone, but for me, right? Like, especially with Game Pass and all these things and stuff like that. I mean, like, sure, Brotato is on Game Pass, but, like, I'm not going to be playing Brotato either because I'm paying money for a subscription, and I don't want to be playing Flash games, And it's not Flash for sure because Flash is dead, but all right, that's the I don't know, man. That space is cool because it gives those games to thrive for the people that do want to play those games. But, like, we used to have, I mean, Itch.io still exists, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, Brotato is like one of 5 other auto shooter Vampire Survivor likes, right? And we got a Vampire Survivors trailer in this thing, so I don't know, man. It's weird. It's really weird. I don't know. But I gotta edit this. I'm gonna try to put it out or edit this so I can put it out by tonight when I get out of work. Yeah. So, with that being said, guys, it's been fun. It's been real. Peace out, Cubs Cats.